Hello, it's Farhan here, YummyNutrients.com. It's day 11 of the 28-day Super Juice Me program. As part of the World's Biggest Juice Detox, you can get more info at worldsbiggestjuicedetox.com and find out more about the guy who organized it all and created it, Jason Vale at juicemaster.com. So I'm feeling really good today. Not like in a kind of, I'm not feeling as tired or lethargic, but equally, like, I'm not feeling like a juice high. I am just kind of feeling good, um, but like not amazing yet. I know it's coming, right? Like I've experienced it in the past, when I was like consistently drinking juice and had the energy and stuff. But I think by the end of the second week, then by week three, it really will start kicking through, and I'll really start feeling the difference and notice it in every area of my life. When I'm waking up, like I'm not feeling as tired, but I'm still feeling a bit the exhaustion and stuff. I think it really is important to make sure you get enough sleep in. It really is important to, good 8 hours definitely helps. So I'll make sure I'm doing that consistently. Also today, I had a sort of just, it was a bit of an insight. It's like, okay, well, it takes the same amount of time to clean the juicer regardless of how much juice I make. And the juicer I have now, I got the Juice Produce KT 2200. The amount of juice it makes is actually slightly more than like the ingredients that I would have made before. In terms of like it produces more juice. So like today, instead of filling 2 bottles, I filled up like 2.5 bottles of juice. So then I ended up like drinking an extra half a bottle of juice. And I think it was yesterday, I ended up like just juicing the ingredients for 2 of the 4 juices, and that was enough juice to fill up 4 bottles. And normally I drink 4 bottles of juice a day. But given that that was 4 bottles of the same juice, I was like, fine, let's just drink that. And then I ended up like having a few other juices while I was out, like in a vegan restaurant and in a restaurant. And so like I had a bit of variety, like I didn't have exactly the same juice, all 4 juices. But like, yeah, the juice is doing a really good job, and I guess it's producing extra juice. So going back to the point I was going to make, I was basically thinking about it takes the same amount of time to clean the juicer. So if I just made more juices, then I would technically spend less time with my juicing throughout the week. So with that thought in mind, and also just the fact that like I'm trying to plan ahead as much as I can in a practical way, that means I can keep consuming juices every day. I decided that on Sunday I'm basically going to juice for the week, and then I'll basically have like 6 days worth of juices. Then the following weekend, like on the Saturday, I'll then be able to make fresh juice for the Sunday, and then on the Sunday juice for the week again. And I think just for me personally, like that will allow me to basically just not have to think so much about the juicing, but then be able to just focus on actually the juicing per se, in terms of drinking it, and then also in terms of like I'll then have a bit more spare time every day, and then from that I can effectively spend a bit more time exercising and stuff. So that's my game plan, and I think it may turn out to kind of be an effective solution. We'll find out, right? It's been, this is 11 days in, and I'm noticing that every day, like, it does take a bit of time, juicing everything, prepping everything. So from next week, I'll just make sure I've done it for a week ahead, and then so tomorrow I'll go and get some extra bottles, and that way I'll have like 24 different, like 24 glass bottles at 375 mils each, and then that way I can fill those up at the beginning of the week, and then at least I'll have the juice every day. And then once I have more energy, once I've got more alert, once I'm more focused and able to like execute more clearly, then maybe I'll switch back to doing it daily, or once every couple of days. I don't know yet. For now, I think the beginning of the week for the week is probably like a good idea, just to kind of stand me in good stead for the week. Um, Other than that, one other tip, just if you are juicing beetroot juice, best is probably to juice it before you juice the juices that are meant to be all green. I forgot to do that, or didn't really think about it, and ended up juicing my beetroot first, and then I was going to do like a all green juice, and it came out with a bit of red in it. The second one came out green, but the first one came out with a bit of red in it, and because beetroot was still in the juicer. So really, if you're going to juice beetroot, like make sure it's the last juice you're juicing of all the juices you're going to make. So like for example, when I juice for the week on Sunday, I'll basically make sure that I've juiced everything else, and then the juices that have beetroot in them, those will go in last. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The other thing. Did I have anything else? Nope. I think that's pretty much it for today. I'm gonna keep it short. Gonna get an early night. I tried recording this earlier and it didn't quite upload, so I'm doing it again. So that's why this time it's a bit shorter than it was before. And hopefully, if I do this a few times, then I'll get better at making shorter videos, which apparently people are saying is a good idea. Other than that, I hope you're all doing really well. I'm feeling okay. Definitely waking up, not feeling as tired, but definitely it'll be good to get the good for late hours of sleep and then be able to start introducing in that exercise as well without having to worry. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day 11 went smoothly enough for this as well. And look forward to catching up with you all tomorrow.